For over 10 years I gave everything I had to what I believed was a real partnership. Love, trust, loyalty. Those weren't just words to me. They were the bedrock of my life with Hannah. We built something together, or so I thought. A warm home filled with echoes of laughter, pictures on the walls marking birthdays and anniversaries, dreams scribbled on napkins about traveling to places we'd only ever seen in movies. I thought we were solid, untouchable. Then came the night that undid it all. My business trip had ended abruptly, a flight cancellation that left me with a free evening. Rather than head straight home, I figured I'd do something spontaneous. We had a little Italian place we loved. Nothing fancy, just cozy. The kind of place where the staff knew our usual order. I thought maybe I'd surprise her. I didn't call. Why would I? I wanted it to be one of those small, romantic moments we'd laugh about later. But the second I walked through those doors, I felt something was off. There she was, Hannah. But she wasn't alone. Across from her sat a man I didn't recognize, yet the way he touched her arm, the way she leaned in, none of it looked new. It looked practiced, familiar. His fingers rested on her wrist like they belonged there. She didn't pull away. Then she laughed. Not just any laugh. That laugh. The one she used to save for our private jokes. For those moments when we were tangled up in warmth and love. And then she gave him that look. The one that used to make me feel like I was the only man in the room. Only this time it wasn't for me. And then she kissed him. Not a polite peck. Slow, intentional kiss. The world didn't crash around me. Just stop. I didn't storm over. I didn't yell. I didn't make a scene. I just took out my phone, took a picture, and turned around. I walked out into the night, checking into a hotel just a few blocks away. I stared at that photo until my fury wore itself out and sleep finally claimed me. By morning, the fire inside had cooled into something sharper. Clarity. When I confronted her, I expected tears. Lie maybe. Some attempt to spin it. But she just looked at me and shrugged. I was going to tell you, Nathan, she said like she'd forgotten to take the trash out. It just happened. My hands were clenched so tight they trembled. How long? Asked. She hesitated. Her silence told me everything. But she finally said it anyway. 6 months. A month. Half a year of sleeping beside me with a lie between us. Of saying I love you like it still meant something. And then came the part that made it almost laughable. We have history, she said. I still love you. We can work through this. Like I was supposed to just patch it all up because we shared a past. Like everything she did was a misstep, not a betrayal that shattered our foundation. I looked at her. You're right, I said. We do have history. That's all it is now. For the next few days I played along. Let her think I was weighing my options. Let her believe she still had a chance. We even had dinner one last time. She laughed again, and for a moment she wore that same old smile, like nothing had changed. But I had already called the lawyer. Already moved my half of the money. Already listed the house for sale. The final act was quiet. Surgical. I came home, set my keys on the counter, and handed her a folder. It's all there, I said. The paperwork. The house goes up next week. I'll be gone by tomorrow. Her face went pale. Wait. What? You're selling our house. I looked her dead in the eye. No. I'm selling my home. You just lived in it. She stood there, frozen. No words. Just the slow realization of what her actions had truly cost. 3 months later, I was in the sun-drenched hills of Santorini. Salt in the air. Calm in my chest. Last I heard, she was still trying to salvage what was left. The guy she gave everything up for. He disappeared once the thrill wore off. As for me, I didn't just leave her. I left the wreckage behind. And for the first time in years, I was truly free.